Sometimes the best way to reset is a desert vacation. I left Utah with a van full of snacks, a couple of playlists, and the desert calling my name. The drive was long, but there's something meditative about watching the landscape change mile by mile. Red rocks faded into palm trees, the air got warmer, my shoulders dropped. I was headed to Palm Springs. I stayed at the Desert Hot Springs Hotel just a little north of Palm Springs. It's a dreamy little gem and a perfect home base to explore. The mountain views are incredible, the pool is crisp, and the rooms are little apartments with a full kitchen, living area, and plenty of space to chill. After unpacking, we kept it super simple. We made grilled cheese sandwiches in the kitchen. Nothing fancy, just good bread, sharp cheddar, and too much butter. We ate at the kitchen bar with the windows open, the desert breeze rolling in. Sometimes that's all you need. The next morning, we went downtown for coffee. Palm Springs has so many cute cafes. We found a spot with a cute outdoor area in the back and just sat there. People watching, dog watching, feeling the sun on our faces while sipping something with way too many espresso shots. After that, we spent the rest of the morning exploring Desert X. If you haven't heard of it, it's a site-specific art exhibition scattered throughout the Coachella Valley. Some pieces are hidden off dusty roads, others tower in the middle of the landscape. It feels like you're on a scavenger hunt through the desert, and each piece changes how you see the space around you. Back at the hotel, we soaked in the pool. There's something magical about swimming and chilling in the water while surrounded by mountains. It's restorative in a way that feels ancient, like the desert is reminding you to slow down. Later in the afternoon, we made a pilgrimage to La Copine. It's in the middle of nowhere, but everyone you meet will tell you it's worth it. And they're right. The fried chicken is legendary. The staff are incredible. It's kind of a place that makes you want to linger over every bite. On the way back, we stopped at the Cabazon Dinosaurs. Total roadside Americana. It's weird and wonderful, and you're never too old to pose with a giant T-Rex. We ended the night in the hot tub, just soaking under the stars. There's something about a desert night, cool air, quiet stillness, and the feeling that time has slowed way, way down. The next day, we hit a few more Desert X installations, each one like stepping into a dream. Part sculpture, part portal, all surrounded by the surreal, sun-bleached landscape. Exploring those made us want a sweet treat. Date shakes from Lambert's. If you know, you know. Cold, creamy, rich, and exactly what you need on a hot day. Then we headed to Booze Hounds for brunch. It's a dog-friendly restaurant where pups lounge in the shade while you sip cocktails and demolish a breakfast burrito. Honestly, 10 out of 10 vibes. That evening, we took the Palm Springs aerial tramway. You go from desert heat to alpine forest in about 10 minutes. It's wild. We brought a picnic and watched the sunset surrounded by the tall forest trees. It felt like a totally different world than the one below covered in palm trees. Our last morning in Palm Springs started with one more food adventure. Fried cheese tacos at La Bonita. Yes, they're as good as they sound. Crispy, melty, and so satisfying. Then I hit the road again and headed to Joshua Tree and camped at Cottonwood Campground, where the sunset stretched across the sky like a painting. Guys, it was beautiful. I boiled some water in my electric kettle and made some mushroom risotto from Good to Go. It's simple, but out here it feels gourmet. The next day was all about hiking. I hit the Cholla Cactus Garden in the early morning, then made my way to Arch Rock, Skull Rock, and the Hall of Horrors. At Barker Dam, I got lucky. I spotted a desert tortoise crossing the trail. I seriously felt like I won the wildlife lottery. That night, I camped at Black Rock. I boiled up some water for my good-to-go chicken pho. Honestly, it totally hit the spot after a full day of hiking. I laid back in my camp chair and watched the stars spill across the sky. There's no light pollution out here, just a galaxy's worth of wonder. The next morning, I packed up and drove back to Utah. This trip gave me everything I needed. Quiet, adventure, art, comfort food, and space to breathe. Sometimes a little desert magic is all it takes to feel like yourself again.